Hey guys, I hope that you had a wonderful Labor Day off. I want to touch base and give you just a few announcements for the student ministry. The first big one is a pretty obvious one. Tomorrow, we will have regular LSM. That's from 6 o'clock to 7:15. It's going to be our final week in This Is Your Year, the series that we've been doing over the past few weeks. So that's going to be from 6 o'clock to 7:15. If you and your family want to eat at the church, make sure you reach out to McCall or Stephanie and get your name on the list. Our regular Wednesday night meals are back on, so reach out to the church office if you're wanting to eat before them. This coming Sunday, we have regular AM and PM activities, so regular service, regular Sunday Bible study at 10:30, and then regular communion groups at 6 o'clock. Wednesday the 11th, we'll have LSM from 6 o'clock to 7:15, again, a regular Wednesday night. Sunday the 15th, it looks a little bit different. We have a 9 a.m. service, and then after that, we will not have Sunday school like we normally do. That morning, we're going to be doing our missions and ministry fair. So that's a fun thing that we do as a church annually, something that you don't want to miss, and then we're going to have food afterwards. But that's going to be during the Sunday school hour. So make sure that you mark your calendars for that so that you guys can plan to be here. And then in the evening time, we'll have regular PM activities, so regular community groups for the girls and the guys. With that being said, the girls' small group is bringing the plane in for a landing with the story. So it's going to be a fun few weeks that are left in that. So it's definitely something you don't want to miss. And then after that, just a little bit of a teaser, the girls' community group is going to be doing Defined. So that's a really great study that's inspired by the movie that we just watched this past Sunday called Overcomer. So they'll be jumping into that in the near future, but I'll keep you posted specifically when that's going to occur. A few other things. One thing is that we have our September EC magazine. So these are the devotionals for youth, free. They're down here on the youth wall and also upstairs in the kiosk. We also have Parenting Teens. Most of you guys already know what this is. Parents, this is a wonderful resource. I highly encourage you to pick this up. We have it down here in the youth room and also upstairs in the kiosk in the foyer. But it is a wonderful, wonderful resource for parents. So we have that as well. And then finally, I am still collecting youth profiles. So if your kid has not filled out one of these, if you can tell them, hey, next time that you're down in the youth room, if you'll grab one of those and fill that out, that'd be really helpful for Jonathan and then ultimately Brandon whenever he gets here. With that being said, that leads me to the last couple of things. First thing is that Mission Indy, so there's a lot of students that their families have already planned fall break vacations. So we are postponing that trip so that people can come on it. We had a lot of students that were expressing a lot of interest in it, but it's just not possible because their family had already planned a family vacation and so forth. So just know that that's been postponed. Now, the dates for all of that will be determined later. We're still talking with Matt, and I'm talking with Pastor Kenneth, but we're trying to determine when those dates will be, and we will keep you posted for sure because that's definitely a trip that we want to do. It's just that we couldn't predict that there were so many families that were taking vacation on fall break, which is great for you guys. We hope that you have a good time, but we're postponing that trip. And then the final thing is with the transition coming, if you will please continue to pray not only for myself and Aaron, but also for the youth and Brandon and ultimately Rebecca. As this transition occurs, that God would just make it as smooth as possible. It's going to be a sad process, especially for me and Aaron and the youth to say goodbye and stuff like that. So please just pray that God would comfort us, but also the youth, and that they would be able to attach well to Brandon. Please pray for Brandon's logistics of coming here and finding a home and all that stuff. Like there's a lot of transition and a lot of change coming his direction, and ultimately Rebecca's in the near future. So please be in prayer for them. I know that you guys are already praying, but just wanted to remind you guys the importance of that. And then you guys as parents, the more supportive that you guys can be. You guys are awesome. I'm not saying that you're not supportive, but even if you can go above and beyond to just be supportive of not only your kids as they are going to have a process of grief in this, but also Brandon and Rebecca as they are coming here and trying to plug in. So we value your prayers and we appreciate all your support. Okay, that's long enough. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Please let me know if you have any questions at all.